Yes, sir. It's Not My Weekend podcast with your boy, Jerry G. What is up, everybody? Yeah, I know. We're still on Christmas break, and I'm actually recording this on Saturday morning, bro. Yeah, Saturday morning, December 30th, 2023, fool. And reason being is that I miss you, motherfuckers. I miss you. And I wanted to say Happy New Year. First of all, I think we're going to drop this on Monday, January 1st, 2024. Si Dios quiere. And I'm going to Mexico tonight. I'm flying out today on the red eye. On the red eye. I thought only white people flew red eyes, dog. I don't even know what that means, to be honest with you. All I know, I don't even know what red eye exactly is, fool. But from my understanding, a red eye is a direct flight that leaves in la madrugada, way, or en la medianoche, way, like at night, fool. It's a red eye, bro. That's what I think it is. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm too lazy to Google it. I'm not going to Google that shit. I hate Googling shit, bro. I'm really against it, and I really want to write a joke about it because I hate Googling, bro. Like, I get it. It's a reflex that we all have now, that we all use. And here's the thing. I like when other people Google shit for me. Like, I make my girl Google shit all the time. I make my kids Google shit for me all the time. I like to throw it out there and then them confirming yes or no. Right? Like, I'll be like, with my kids, I'll be like, yeah, pinche, the Dodgers record for most wins in a year was in 2006 with 110 wins or whatever the fuck, and I just throw it out there, and then Google, and I will be like, Google it, and I tell them this because I don't want to Google it, right? But I do want to confirm if I'm right or not, right? I do want to see if I'm just bullshitting out of my ass here, so my kids will all quickly Google, right? Or I'm with my chick, I'm always like, hey, who's that guy? What other movies has this guy been in? I know this guy from somewhere. What other movies this guy been in? Google that shit. And she'll get on it and Google. Because I don't want to do it. I'm not going to Google it. Like, for me, physically, it's not that serious, fool. Like, for me to get on my phone. It has to be something very important for me to want to Google. Like, something that I really need to know. Like, it's bothering me and I won't be able to sleep, then I'm going to Google it, fool. But, I get over it within 2 minutes, fool. I'm past, ya se me pasó, güey. I don't give a shit. So I'm not going to Google the red eye, bro. But that's what I'm guessing my red eye situation is tonight. The flight leaves at 12:30 in the morning, bro. Midnight. From Tijuana. National flight. So, landing there at 6 a.m. our time. No, I'm sorry, 6 a.m. local time, their time, which is like 4 o'clock in the morning our time. I believe they're 2 hours ahead, maybe one because of the hour change, maybe. I forget. So, yeah. For those of you who don't know, for those of you not from Cali or never been out here to Cali or whatever, I'm flying out of Tijuana, which is the border, Mexican side of the border here in Cali, border San Diego, California, right? But there's this thing now where, like, it's been around for like 10 years called a bridge. It's called a border crossing or something like that. Express border cross or some shit. I'm not going to Google that either. And so basically it's a bridge that they built it's on San Diego. It starts obviously in the San Diego side and goes in, the bridge goes directly into the Tijuana airport. Right? So you never have to actually step foot in Tijuana. Because Tijuana is dangerous, doggy. It's dangerous, fool. So you don't really want to fuck around, be driving around Tijuana lost, looking for the fucking terminal or some shit. You don't want to be doing all that, dog. And that's how it was in the old days, fool. In the old days, 90s, early 2000s, you have to literally, if you're flying out of Tijuana, you have to drive into Mexico, right? Look for the airport, which is not always the easiest because it's not there as soon as you cross the border. You got to go take some streets, some little highway, whatever. Get to the airport. And luego también depende. If you're taking a red eye, you're there at 10, 11 o'clock at night. Not the safest place to be in this world. Right? 10 p.m. in Tijuana? Nah. Anyway, so now before you have to drive into Mexico, fool. which was really hard because now people don't want to fucking take you to the airport because they don't want to go into Mexico. But now they built this bridge, bro, where it's on the United States side, and you go in there. You don't check your bags in, but you can print out your pinche ticket your boarding pass. You have to pay. You can fill out your immigration paperwork there, and you have to pay for the bridge, right? For access of the bridge. And I remember in the beginning, I may be wrong, and again, I'm not gonna Google this shit. But I remember in the beginning it was cheap. I remember people were rave about it, like, bro, for like $10, fool, you just pay $10, bro. You cross the bridge and you're in the airport, fool. Now, I don't know if it was ever that cheap, but I think it was. Now, 2023, about to be 2024, that shit is $35 each way. So, and it's cheaper if you pay for round trip of the axis of the bridge, de aquí para allá y de allá para acá. So it's like $50 if you buy the round trip. And that's per person, full per traveler, dog. Sale caro, güey. Sale caro. But it's really cool that all you got to do is show up here in San Diego side. You park in the San Diego side. There's airport parking in the San Diego side. You go in there, you cross that bridge, and you're in the airport. You're like inside, and you're good. Fool, you're good. Which is pretty dope. Just a little fun fact for y'all who don't get that. Because I don't think anyone else has it. I don't think Juarez has it. I don't think Laredo has it. I don't think all these other border towns have it. I really don't think so. So that's pretty cool, you know. And so now you fly from Tijuana because it's cheaper, right? So now it's a national flight. So it is cheaper. In fact, that's one of the reasons I'm flying out on 31st. Turns out it was a lot cheaper to fly on the actual 31st than any other day, fool. Like, if I would have flown today, last night, whatever, on the 30th or the 29th, the ticket was like triple, fool. Triple, dog. I'm paying, I think, like round trip, like $400, $450, a little less than 500 for sure. Because I'm flying on the 31st. Round trip. So we're talking about what, like $250 each way. That's just not the worst thing ever, right? On Mexico, which is that's top tier. That's like Delta fucking, that's good shit right there, fool. So I think I got a good deal. Because I looked at flights to leave last night or the night before, like to leave Thursday or Friday. And it literally triple, fool. It was like 800 something round trip, bro. Like 400 something each way, dog. So I had to do that route. My parents did leave. Se fueron el miércoles, way. With my sister and all that. But I had shows, dog. I had things to do here, dog. So I wasn't able to leave with them. And I don't want to be there that long, fool. I don't like to stay in Mexico too long. I like going to Mexico for like tops a week, fool. After a week, bro, I'm over it, dog. I've told you guys this before, dog. Especially the town we go to, dog. It's a sleepy, slow town, bro. Really nothing to do. So after like 2-3 days, bro, I'm over it, dog. I'm just like, okay, like there's nothing to do here, fool. Like just sitting around all day, taking walks, like walking down those fucking blocks, saying hi to everybody. Like I'm over it, fool. Like I want to watch some TV. I want to fucking do something, dog. Where the bitches at, dog? You know? See, we put like, this time we are going to travel a little bit more. We're going to sightsee and kick it with the fam and go out to the cities and shit like that. So we'll do some cool shit. But other than that, I'm good. A week is good, fool. Like, after a week, me desespero. Una vez I went for like 9 days, and man, by day 4 or 5, ya andaba desesperado, güey. Like, I wanted to come back, fool. It's just like, there's just so much to do here that it's hard to just let go, fool. Like, there's so much to do, right? Get meetings, get auditions, that shows, whatever the heck. Your kids, everyday life, full market, bro. Like, everyday shit, just me desespero, güey. Like, I can let go for like 2, 3, 4 days, but by day 5, fool, yeah, güey, I gotta get back to reality, bro. And I'm even like that on the road. Like, I'm the same way on the road. After like my 4th, 5th day on the road, I want to get home already, fool. Ya me estoy desesperando, güey. Yeah, so it's a trip. Um, Hope you guys had a fucking Merry Christmas, dog. I wasn't sure if I was gonna do an episode, fool, but I did want to because, like I said, I leave to Mexico tonight. Be there for a week. Honestly, I won't be able to do an episode in Mexico, dog. I won't have any time for myself, dog. I'm gonna be around family all day, 24/7. My girl's going, my son's going, my mom's gonna be there. Like we all share like bedrooms, beds, living room, everything, bro. So, no se va a poder, güey. I already know. I think this is the best time right now. It's about noon here Saturday. Just woke up. Did the Covina Laugh Factory last night with el pinche concrete. No, ese güey, ¿cómo lo quieren ese compita, güey? Like, ¿cómo lo quieren, güey? It's a beautiful thing. It's a trip to see, fool. Like, it's one thing being a fan. Like, I have fans. Like, I got fans. But people just love him, bro. Like, they love him. It's more than just being a fan for him. It's like he's like a family member almost. Like it's a trip to see the admiration, adoración, wait, whatever it is. I don't understand how to put it. Fool, like they love him. Like I've been around famous people, obviously, open for a lot of big names, la chingada, and these people are fans. Like they admire what they do on stage, y la chingada, right? Including me, like my fans, whatever the fuck, right? Like, oh man, that was funny. That guy's dope. He's cool, man. He's funny, whatever. But Concrete is more than just that guy's funny. This guy is more like, I want to be his friend. I want to know him. I want to be with him. Like, not like sexual, but like I want to be in this guy's world. And the way that people react when they see him, like it's an amazing thing, bro. It's an amazing thing. It's very impressive. I just never seen anything like this with anybody, bro. Like I'm saying, like I've been with Chingo Bling, with Paul Rodriguez, obviously with Gabriel Iglesias recently. I was with Mr. Howie Mandel also on Thursday, I believe. I'll talk a little bit about that. And people, of course, look up to these guys and their fans and all that shit. Probably Fluffy gets a little bit more, but Fluffy is still like he's like an unreachable person, right? To fans. So it's not really like that with Fluffy either, fool. Like they love him, but it's like unreachable. But for Concrete, it's more like people feel like they know him. Like this is my guy. Like guys go crazy for him, bro. Like guys, like cholos, fool. Like thugs, fool. Like it's a trip, fool. How people just like want to touch him and be with him and make him laugh, and he has this energy it's unbelievable, bro. And it's unbelievable, dog. And then he gets up on stage and everything he does and everything he says and everything he touches and reaction, every facial expression, people are just eating it up, fool, is loving it, like, oh my God, but it's because just the admiration they have for this guy it's just, man, I don't know how to explain it, guys. For those of you who if you know, you know, and if you don't, you don't, and it's okay. And if you want to experience that one day, you should. I don't know, fool. It's just like I just leave like, what the fuck, fool? Like what? Damn, that's crazy, fool. That's crazy. Like I don't know, fool. Like. So, like, I went in there to do a guest spot, right? I just did there like 10 minutes. And then estaba it was me, Saul Trujillo, who's hilarious as fuck. Saul Trujillo, another motherfucker. Christian Zaragoza, of course. And then we got El Pinche Edgar Rivera, the host. And then even Doom Knows popped in for one of the shows and did a guest spot. And we're all funny, fool. Like, we're all funny in our different way, right? We're all funny in a different way. And people are laughing, right? People are laughing. People are having a good time. You could tell they're listening. They're having a good time. And they're laughing. Like, I want to speak for myself personally, right? For myself, I'm up there. I'm doing my thing. People are laughing. People are enjoying my set, right? But when Concrete comes up, it's just more like, fuck everything else. I'm going to... I'm like, whoa, what the fuck, bro? You didn't laugh that hard for my shit. And my shit was funny, fool. Like, what I did up there was pretty goddamn good, fool. And I did not get that. Like, heads are going to explode. Like, what? Like, it's crazy, fool. But it's because así lo quieren, güey. Así lo quieren, güey. It's just admirable for me, dog. It's just impressive, fool. I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's just a trip to witness that, right? But it was fun, dog. Pero también, che peda, güey. Fucking woke up, like... I woke up hurting, bro, to be honest with you, dog. Because once again, people love this motherfucker so much, fool. They're bringing bottles backstage. They're sending drinks backstage. They're sending shots backstage, bro. They're sending all kinds of drinks backstage, fool. And I'm not going to say no, fool. I'm not going to be like, fuck that, bro. I mean, I must have took like 8 shots last night. And I'm like, I'm going to regret this, fool. Sure enough, I woke up this morning, fool. I yacked it up. I got to be honest, fool. I threw up. And fortunately, I felt better. And I'm feeling better right now. Ya son las 12, it's 12. And I woke up around 10. Threw up, showered, went downstairs, made myself a coffee and some eggs. Because... for me, here's where I know where I'm going to be okay, when I'm hungry. If I'm hungry, I know I'm going to survive. I will live. But I know I'm going to be fucked when I wake up hungover and I throw up and I'm still dizzy and I'm still hurting and I'm still like in pain, no energy, and I can't eat. And I can't eat, because I asked myself, Jerry, would you like something to eat? I asked myself. And if I answer no to that question, I'm fucked, fool. That means I can't put anything in my stomach, and I feel like shit. So, and this hangover is only the beginning, and it's only going to get worse from here. And that's how I know I'm fucked. Right? When I'm like, oh, fuck, can I eat? Should I drink a coffee? Nope, I can't. Nope, I can't. Right? This time, gracias a Dios, after I threw up, took that shower, brushed my teeth, took that shower, came out. As I'm drying myself, I asked myself. I took a moment, and I asked myself, Jerry, would you like something to eat? And I answered that question with a yes. I felt it. I felt el hueco in my stomach. I felt like, yes, I can eat. And once I answered yes to that, I knew things were going to get better. And sure enough, went downstairs. So, because sometimes it's just temporary too, dog. Sometimes just the shower wakes me up, right? The throw up makes me feel like I'm good now because the thing is out of me. And then I'll shower, and it's just temporary, right? It'll come back. It'll come back harder sometimes, guys. Worser. Yes, worser. But not yet, at least. Not yet. Because I know not yet, or I don't think I'm going to get worser, because I also asked myself, Jerry, would you like to say a little something to your fans out there? Would you like to record a podcast episode? And the answer was yes, because then I'm like, because I felt the energy. I feel the energy. I feel fine. I feel okay. Good enough to get this shit done, dog. So I did. And so that's why I know I'm getting better. But I still have a little ring in my head. But I think I'm going to get better. I hope I get better, man. So there's some hangovers that come back later in the day stronger than ever, fool. And I'm really hoping not to. I'm going to keep drinking liquids and have maybe a little bit more coffee. Something, dude. But, oh, God, I can't with these hangovers, bro. Ya no puedo, güey. It's enough, fool. But anyway, we got a little fucked up last night. That was dope. That was Friday, right? Because today's Saturday. Thursday, I got to go and open up for Mr. Howie Mandel. Yeah, fool, I got to open up for Mr. And that came out, that was random ass shit, dog. Random ass shit. So, Howie Mandel's road manager, who I've never met, hit me up. Call me. I get a phone call from an 818 number. That's a Valley, dog. That's Hollywood, bro. So I always answer 818 calls, bro. If you want me to answer your phone call me from an 818 number, dog. I know that's money, dog. That's business, dog. If you want me to ignore your call, 323, dog. I'm going to ignore your shit for sure, dog. That's somebody wanting que le preste dinero, güey. Someone's asking for a loan for. I was 323. Anyways, I get this call, 818, I answer. And they're like, hey, man, Jerry Garcia. I'm like, yeah, what's up? This Hollywood, doc? Is this Hollywood calling me up to the big game? To the big time? And it was kind of sort of, yeah, bro. He's like, yeah, what's up? He's like, yeah, Jerry, oh, man, I got your call. I got your number from this guy named Mark. Shout out to the homie Mark Saratella. He's a comedian who produces a lot of shows out there in Hollywood. Whenever you see me doing shows with the big names out there, with the big dogs out there in Hollywood, it's a Mark Saratella production. And I'm one of the few Latinos he books and he likes, dog. So I appreciate that. White boy. Funny dude. Anyways, he's like, hey, man, I got your phone number from Mark Saratella. I was wondering if you're busy. This was like on Tuesday, I believe. He's like, I was wondering if you're busy on Thursday, December 30th, this Thursday. Need an opener for Howie Mandel. And I was like, yeah, I'm open. I was going to go to the Covina Laugh Factory and hang out with Concrete and do a spot. So I'm like, yeah, I'm open, dog. What's up? Like, yeah. He goes, it's at the Morongo Casino. Pay is this much. Need you to do 25 to 30 minutes, open up. It's just a two-man show. You warm with the crowd and bring up Howie. And now when Howie is after you, you don't bring him up. He just comes after you. You'll be interested in something like that. I'm like, yeah. Hell yeah. I'm like, all right, cool, man. It just kind of obviously it just happened, bro. It just happened. And next thing I know, I'm driving to Morongo Casino. Morongo Casino is like an hour and a half, but there was sick traffic. Got there at 7, show was at 8. Got to meet Howie right before I went up on stage. Show started right at 8 on the dot. So he rolled into the green room, well, backstage around 7:50. By that time, getting ready to get on stage. Quick hello. Quick thank you for being here. Kill it up there. That's pretty much it. He's got a little entourage. Yes, he's a germaphobe. Yes, he's a big germaphobe. Could not touch him, of course. Just a quick, we fist pump. I just did the old, hey, thanks for having me, bro. He's like, hey, man, good job. Good luck up there. Kill it, man. I'm like, all right, cool. Thanks, man. Did my thing. Sea of white people, about 1,000 people. For those of you who went to the Toxico show at Morongo Casino, was in the same venue, same place, same stage. All that shit was cool. In fact, the casino staff remembered me and shit, and they were really nice. The manager, the stage manager, he's like, hey, man, you were here for that show a few months ago, huh? I'm like, yeah, man. Oh, yeah, you were really funny, bro. You're going to kill, looking forward and shit. I'm like, oh, thanks, man. So, yeah, also packed, but this time, unlike the Toxico show, this was all white people, dog. A sea of white people to the end, to the eyes can see, right? And old people, too. Older and older. In fact, I been doing this joke recently about me being 43 and how I feel like old and shit. And I had a feeling it wasn't going to do great looking at the audience, but I was like, fuck it, I'm going to do it. That the old 43, I feel like I'm old and shit. And right away, that's not old. That's not old, buddy. That's not old. They kind of turned on me a little bit on there, but I kind of felt that one coming. I should have known better. We got them back, though. Did my thing, 25. I think I did like 25, 27. Did my thing, kept it fairly clean. You know, just dropped the fools and the fucks. Kept it pretty clean. And in fact, I think I might have kept it a little too clean, right? Because Howie's not that clean, bro. He drops his F-bombs here and there, but I didn't want to go up there dropping F-bombs on old white people, dog. But maybe I should have a little bit more. Maybe I should have relaxed a little bit more, but I kept it pretty, pretty professional. I don't know if you can hear, but I keep rubbing my forehead as I'm talking. My head's still fucking hurting. But it was fun, bro. It was fun. I kept it pretty corporate. PG-13. Have fun. Did my thing. Got off stage. Another little fist pump from Mr. Howie Mandel. Hey, good job up there, man. Way to kill it. Oh, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Went up there, did his thing with his own mic, of course. Got his own mic. Went up there. He killed it for like an hour. He did an hour, bro, of really cool, fun material, dog. It's fun to watch. It's inspiring. Get to see what he does, of what professional. He's been doing comedy for over 40 years. Mr. Howie Mandel's like 60-something years old. And he killed it up there, bro. Have the great energy, great stage presence, fool. Like, that's what I learn. That's what I watch. That's what I observe. That's what I pay attention to. How a comedian carries himself on stage, what he does, what tactics, how he moves on stage, how he bonds with the audience. That's what I do. As far as material, bro, like material's material, bro, and everybody's got a different way of writing and saying stuff, doing jokes. So I don't really concentrate on the actual joke. I concentrate more on the performance itself. So I watch the performance, again, the delivery. That's what I'm paying attention to, dog. How are they grasping the situation, the audience? How are they bonding, connecting with their audience, or how they're not, what not to do. And that's what I do up there. That's what I watch. Again, as far as the material itself, I don't like to pay too much attention to it because that's when ideas get stuck to your head, and that's not a good thing to do, bro. All right? But other than that, it was fun, fool. He did a stage thing for like an hour. Got off stage. He had like some VIP friends. His wife was there. So he just got off stage, bro. Honestly, we just said, hey, just said thank you very much. And took a picture. Hey, picture, of course. Picture. Thank you. I'm out. And I was gone, fool. Like 10 minutes later, I was in my car driving back to LA, fool. And he just left with his family and friends and went on his own way, who knows where. Wasn't invited. And I didn't expect anything. I was like, hey, man, thanks for having me. His manager was like, yo, we'll be sending you a check. Thank you for doing this. Have a good one. I'm out. See ya. And that's how it be, dog. It be like that. But it was cool. It was just cool being in his presence, hearing him speak, watching him do his thing. It was dope. Definitely dope. So yeah, it's been a crazy 2023, bro. It's reflecting a little bit. Like any year, like every year, ladies and gentlemen, right? Ups and downs. You got to enjoy the highs. You got to get through the lows. We've had our lows. We've had our highs. It's the process. It's the process of it all, fool. And it is like building memories. Just realized my oldest son turned 17 this month, fool. That motherfucker's gonna be 18 next year, dog. I'm gonna have an 18-year-old son next year, dog. No mames, way. Dealing with some shit, dealing with some personal issues as well. Health issues with some family members, health issues with some of my closest friends who are not doing so well. That's tough too, man. Dealing with that situation, fool. And then fucking moving forward, right? Just keep on trucking, dog. New Year's resolutions for me, fool. Honestly, I think I say this every year, fool. Is basically get famouser. Second of all, I want to write more material. If I need to write a whole new set, and that's really on my mind always now, fool. Like what premises to hit, what stories to build on, and what punchlines to make, dog, because I think that's where I'm at right now, fool. I just really, really want to, like, reconnect all over again with my audience, with my fan base, and just hit them from a different perspective, a different angle, different vision, different everything, fool. And it's my kids are getting older. Like, maybe it's time to move on. Like, I moved on with the stepdad shit. I don't really do stepdad jokes material no more, bro. That's done. I don't really do like little kid shit no more, fool. I moved on to obviously teenager jokes now, fool. I think it's time to just move on and just talk more about life itself, fool. And I think that's where I'm at right now. That's what I'm trying to figure out, what angle I want to hit you guys with this next year, fool. And how to go about it, dog. Is basically where I'm at, fool. So I got a couple shout outs and questions before I move on here. Let me see here. A ver. Let me see here. Fuck. First of all, shout outs to Gilbert from Pasadena, Texas. No, not Pasadena, California. By the way, we'll be in Pasadena, Texas, dog, in January, dog. January 20th, I believe. Yeah, I think it's January 20th. We'll be in Pasadena, Texas. But shout outs to Gilbert from Pasadena, California. He was at the Covina show last night. Like, yo, bro, big fan of your show. Big fan of your podcast, compa. Like, I go, shout out. And then I was like, I told him, let me give you a shout out, fool. Let me give you a shout out. Yeah, sure. And ahí está la wifey. Wilbur? La wifey, ahí estaba. Did you just ask him to get a shout out? I'm like, no, I I said, I want to give you a shout out. He didn't ask for a shout out, fool. So I don't know if that was going to get you in trouble for being that guy, fool. But shout outs compa to you and your lovely wifey, dog. Happy New Year, motherfuckers. What else I got? Let me see here. Somebody sent me a pretty interesting question the other day that I thought we were going back and forth with that, fool. By the way, I'll be at the Covina Laugh Factory. I'll be headlining the Covina Laugh Factory. So y'all better bring my flowers and roses like you do with Concrete. February 8th through the 10th. That's Super Bowl weekend. Not Super Bowl Sunday, but Super Bowl weekend. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I'll be at the Covina Laugh Factory. Get your tickets as soon as possible, fool. Bro, I don't know what happens here, fool. But, damn, fool. Somebody, like, hit me up for, like, oh, man, you should talk about your first time on the road, bro. How was it? I'm like, oh, yeah. I thought I screenshotted this. What I'm trying to tell you, fool. Oh, here it is, dog. It's like, Cesar Partida. Just got this last night. Hey, Jerry, tell us a story of what it was like the first time you got to travel and open for someone. It probably wasn't as nice as opening for Fluffy or Howie Mandel, but it must have been an awesome experience nonetheless. Nonetheless. Relax, Cesar Partida, nonetheless. Or is it nevertheless? He put nonetheless. It might be nevertheless. Nevertheless, we started going back and forth and texting and shit about this, DMing on this, because I thought it was brought back memories, dog. I like to go down memory lane here on fucking the last day of the year. But I've been doing comedy for 14 years, 2009. So I just completed 14 years. It started in October in 2009. And around, I don't know, 6 months later, like the first 6 months, I was just doing my own thing. I didn't even tell people I was doing comedy, fool. I was just doing my own thing. I was hitting up mics, bar shows, amateur nights. Haha Comedy Club in North Hollywood is where I started. They used to charge you $5 or buy a beer to get out 5 minutes on stage, bro, at 5 p.m. So I would go there at 5 p.m. for like every other day, about 3-4 times a week. I would go and I would leave work early on those days and head over there. Do my thing, literally 5 minutes, fool. I'll be waiting around. Like, you get there, it starts at 5. You have to be there at 5, sign up. And there's like 10, 15, 20 guys. And so, but sometimes you go like last, and because you put your name in a bowl, in a fish bowl, and they would pull your name on. That's the order. So you have to stick around and wait, dog. And you want to go up early because the more earlier you go, the more people in the audience, the more comedians there are there in the audience, for more people to hear and get feedback from your jokes. The later you go, as you go on later, as the comics perform, most of them are leaving. Fool, they head out. Fool, there's nothing to do there, dog. So, and obviously, so you're there, fool. So sometimes I'm there till like 6:37, waiting for my turn. And I was doing that for like the first 6 months. I got to network, meet some cats, meet some people. It was cool, dog. I was having a pretty good time. Just doing my thing. I didn't even tell my family, dog, I was doing this. For nobody, just my wifey at the time, who I told you we were going through a little rocky time in our marriage. And I told her, hey, man, maybe I just need to like try something different. You know, like I'm not, we've got babies in the house. This is all moving too fast for me. We're married. I'm a father of 2 now. Like, I'm not happy with my day job, fool. Like, I'm about to be 30 years old. Like, I'm not fulfilling what I wanted to do. I was that guy, fool. I was that guy. I was kind of find myself, you know. And she was a very career-oriented lady as well, fool. She wanted bigger things in her life, too. And she wasn't being fulfilled at work either. So we're both just like not in a happy place, fool. And so I was like, let me try this comedy thing. I really want to do comedy, man. She's like, Jerry, just do what you gotta do. Just go, like, just go, whatever. Fucking do what you gotta do, kind of shit. And I did, you know. So like, let me hit up these I heard about these mics, la chingada. So I'm doing my thing, fool. So only my wife knows that I'm doing this. And she's like, get it out of your system. Just go do you. Go do you. So I'm like, okay, I'm good, fool. I'm about to be 30 in a couple months, fool. Let me try this shit out, fool. 6 months later, I'm still doing it. I'm hitting like actual little bar shows. Getting a little 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there. And so I meet this guy who is the opener of Jeff Garcia. And Jeff Garcia in esos tiempos, we're talking about 2009, 10, 11, he was still like a pretty hot commodity, bro. He was still a guy who was selling a lot of tickets, selling out shows, selling out High House Pasadena, the Improvs, Brea, Ontario, Laugh Factories. Mostly in Cali. The guy didn't like to travel much. He didn't like to get on planes. He drove everywhere he went. Mostly because he's like a chain smoker, fool. He smokes like a lot, fool. Like 2, 3, 4 packs a day, bro. So he's one of those guys who needs to be smoking all the time. So he can't be in an airplane for a long period of time, bro. It's what I figured out. Because I was trying, like, why don't you go, like, why don't you hit the road more, fool? No sales de Arizona, güey, and San Jose, and San Diego, and aquí, güey, like, no sales más de lejos de aquí, güey. Like, let's go out for it. I'm the one, I convinced him. We eventually did go out to, like, Miami. We went to Orlando. Orlando, Miami. Went to Chicago. We went to Houston. Like, he's the one that first took me to these places. And I would convince him. Like, I would tell him, like, bro, like, I would ask, like, when we started, like, bonding and being, like, more friendly with each other, listen down the line, I would tell him, hey, bro, I want to hit the road, man. Like, I want to be out more. Like, let's go. And he go, you want to go? Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go, mijo? Where do you want to go? I'm like, bro, I've never been to Chicago. I've never been to Florida. Like, what's up? Okay, I'll make it happen. I'll talk to my manager. I'll make it happen. Sure enough, he would. That's cuando andamos en buenas, when we were cool. That wasn't not very often. But I'll tell him that. I did convince him to go take me out there, fool. So we did. But before that, so basically, disclaimer here, guys. Like, Mr. Jeff Garcia, con todo respeto, does not have the best reputation, fool. Right? He's not the best person in the world. And I want to say that with all due respect, because the guy did teach me a lot, and he gave me a shot, and I opened for him for about 2 years almost. We had a lot of ups and downs. We clashed a lot. We did not see the eye to eye. I did not agree with a lot of his tactics and person he is, bro. And I'm saying this with the most respect as possible, for not the nicest person ever, fool. Okay? Part of the reason of his downfall, which he hasn't been as relevant anymore, is possible because a lot of that stuff has caught up to him. A lot of the bad things he's been doing and been up to, and karma has kind of caught up to him. Unfortunately, bro. And I don't wish any bad for the guy, bro. He's very talented, very funny, but he's also has his demons in one way to put it. Okay, so I'm not going to talk too much about that, but I'll talk a little bit about this. But he did take me under his wing. He's one of the first dudes to take me under his wing. But check it out. So basically, I ran into his opener. At the time, he had an opener, Mikey G. He's no longer doing stand-up anymore. At the time, he was Jeff's opener. And when you're Jeff's opener, you're basically his assistant. Also, his intern. You're his assistant, bro. As his opener, you're also doing all kinds of shit for him, bro. Including driving him to every gig around town. That's your job, fool, as the opener. To pick him up from the house, take him to the gig, take him back home, and then you go home. And you stay out with him as long as he wants until he tells you he's done, fool. Like, there's no, like, after your show, we go home kind of shit. After the show, the night's just getting started, fool. Which I didn't know much about this until, obviously, even the first night. So, first time we meet, I meet this opener. Really cool guy, man. We fucking hit it off, dog, right? And I think he has the coolest job ever, right? He's like, yeah, man, I roll with Jeff and shit and this and that. Like, bro, how lucky are you, fool, to be rolling with Jeff Garcia, dog, being his opener, fool. Man, you're blessed, bro. And his face, now I can look back, his face was like, nah, fool, far from it, compa, far from it. But we hit it off, him and I become friends. And then eventually he's like, a week or so later, he's like, hey, man, kind of find out he didn't want to do this no more. Like, he didn't want to do comedy. He didn't want to be with Jeff anymore. He didn't want to hang out with him no more. He didn't want to do anything. He wanted to stay. He wanted to get away. And I think he realized he found a guy who may be able to take over for him, me. I didn't know this, right? But he wanted an out, fool, and I was his out. And he's like, "Hey, man, how would you like to open for Jeff?" I'm like, "Fool, would I? Jiminy Crickets, of course." He's like, "Yeah, bro, like I'm trying to like, back off a little bit, and I'm not really into this anymore, and I won't be around as much. And maybe you could, take over for me, kind of shit." I'm like, "Bro, thanks, man. Thank you, bro. Fuck, fool, are you serious, bro?" I get all excited, right? Anyways, he goes, "I gotta run it through Jeff. I gotta make sure it's cool. But you could be my filling guy whenever I can't make it. You be his opener, kind of shit." Because he's out. Jeff is out like 7 days a week, bro. He's out every day, fool. Every day he's doing a show somewhere. So obviously it was a little too much for him. He goes, "Yeah, bro." I'm like, "Hell yeah, fool, I'm down, fool. Like, whatever days you can't make it, I'll be there, fool. I'm there, dog. I got you, fool. Fuck yeah." So he talks to Jeff, and Jeff's like, "Yeah, I guess, fool, if you vouch for him, whatever." Sure enough, like 2 days later, he calls me like, "Hey, man, Jeff wants you to pick him up and take him to the show tonight." I'm like, "What? Are you serious?" "Yeah, bro. Be there at 7:30 at his house," and he give me his address. "Bro, what?" I get his address. "Oh, my God. Are you serious, fool?" He gave me, "Hey, I'll call him, fool." "Fuck, you got his number, bro? Are you fucking kidding me, fool? What the fuck?" And I call him, "Hey, hello, Mr. Jeff Garcia." "Hey, what's up, Doc?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna pick you up today. I'll be there at 7:30. Thank you. It's an honor. Muchas gracias." And like, yeah, dog, don't be late, fool. Be here in time, blah, 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 whatever the fuck he said. All right, cool, whatever, fool. So I show up. This isn't the road gig you're asking about, but it's kind of leading up to the road gig situation. But, fool, so I go, we hit it off, and it's, dog, if I would have to describe this scenario like in a movie, fool, it's pretty much legit, bro. Legit, dead ass, like Training Day. The movie Training Day with Denzel and Ethan Hawke, fool. Like, it was literally like that, fool. Literally. Like, I get there to his house. I'm excited as fuck, right? Like, Ethan Hawke showing up to the coffee shop, first scene. Like, I'm excited. This was watching some shit on TV, bro. I forgot what he was watching, dog. Maybe, I think it was the Dodgers, actually. He's a big Dodger fan. I'm a Dodger fan, too. So I'm excited, and we're talking about the Dodgers. We're like, yeah, it was a game. It was a game. So he's watching the game, and I'm like, "Hey, man, put the Dodgers on, man. That fucking Andre Ethier, bro. Matt Kemp, bro. This is our year, dog." He said, like, I'm watching the game, dog. Just let me watch the game, okay? "Oh, yeah. For sure, man. Yeah. Damn, look at Kershaw, fool. That fool looks like he's going to be whack, fool. Fuck that. Look at that, fool. Man, that fool's whack, dog. Yeah, hey, man, let me watch the game, fool, all right?" "Well, okay, yeah, of course. Yeah, no problem, man, no problem." Watching the game like that. And he's like, "Man, that's crazy, man. Help the Dodgers win." Look, man, are you going to let me watch the game, or are you going to talk? What do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? Literally, like Training Day, fool. I was like, "Oh, no, nothing. Just, whenever you're ready to go, we're ready to go." Like, the show, I don't have to be there till like 10, dog. I'm like, "Bro, it's 7:30. Like, what the I'm like, okay. Are we going to go somewhere? Like, we're going to the office or anything like that before? Like, we're in the office. Oh, shit. No, the fucking Training Day, dog. I'm telling you. Crazy. And it just, he literally turns into that guy from Training Day, bro. I got to see a side of the person where I'm like, whoa. I got to see behind the curtain where, like, this is not how people think this guy is. This guy is not the nicest person in the world. Very mean, very tough, hard knocks. But then I'm like, maybe that's what you need. Like, maybe I need that to learn the fucking game, bro. I need hard knocks life, right? To earn my shit, earn my keep. I think that's how everybody does it here, fool. At least that's what he preached. He preached that, comedy is a tough game. You got to be fucking strong. You got to be thick-skinned. And he's just basically giving the speech like, you got to listen to everything I say. You got to do as I say, no matter what anyone tells you. I've been doing this for 20 years. I started when I was 16. I've never had a day job. Comedy has paid for this fucking house, for my car, my everything, bro. So, like, you do as I say, and you will be fucking famous within a year. And I'm like, what the? Yes, of course. He's all like, "You got a day job?" I'm like, yeah, I got a day job. He goes, "How much you make?" Like 40,000 a year. But within 6 months, doc, Within 6 months, mark my words, you'll be quitting that fucking job and you'll be making twice, triple that amount in comedy. I'm like, what? Yeah, trust me, dog. Mark my fucking words, dog. Fuck, are you serious? Yes. Damn, fool, my head's getting blown. I'm excited. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? I'm gonna be fucking rich and famous in 6 months? Holy shit, dog. It's on. So at that point, I'm like, whatever you say, bro, I am going to do, fool. If you're telling me I'm gonna make $80,000 to $120,000 in 6 months, bro, I am gonna do whatever the fuck you tell me to do. And I did. And I fucking did. For like 6 to 12 months, I was that fucking dumbass fool. Getting hazed, bro. Having to pick him up, drop him off, dealing with his drunk ass. He was drunk, always drunk, bro. Mistreating people, mistreating me, fool. He's going to all these, we will go to all these bar shows and just run a tab, bro. And then eventually the owner or the worker, the manager be like, hey, wait, that's it, fool. Yeah, we fucking get this. I was going to say the N-word. This motherfucker, we get this motherfucker like 10 drinks already, bro. Like, that's it, fool. And he was like, I want another drink. Got to a point where I was paying for I had to pay for the drinks because they would cut them off. So I would have to pay for the drinks. I would have to buy the drinks because you wanted to keep drinking, fool. Dude, he would get so drunk. We would drive in his car. I would drive to his house and we'd take his car. He had like a Magnum. What is that, Chevy? Magnum? And he would get so drunk, fool, where like he would pass out and we would be out of gas. And so I would pull over to put gas and he'd like be knocked out. And so I would pay for the gas, fool. So I'm filling up the fucking car, fool. Putting in like $50. Keep in mind, I never got paid at all, fool. I never got paid, ever. So I would go up, we would hit up like bar shows, like different bar shows and sometimes comedy clubs, just pop in. And some place I wouldn't even perform. I'm just driving them to this spot, fool. Like I would pretty much just perform at the bar shows. He would like, hey, put him up before me. Have him bring me up. And the people were like, oh man, Jeff's here, bro. Whoa, Jeff's here. They're like, what's up, Jeff? And like, hey, what's up? Hey, put on my boy, man. Have him bring me up. Have him do 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and bring me up. Yeah, of course, Jeff. And I'll be out there in a bar showroom. Nobody's paying attention. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm from Huntington Park, California. And it's like the only place where you see two cars and they both take off. And yeah, man. You guys ready for Jeff Garcia, man? And I'm like, all right, man. Here's Jeff Garcia, bro. And he's like, that was me, dog. I was that guy, fool. And I was that guy, fool, just driving him around, fool, and he's all fucked up, just getting drunker and drunker everywhere we went, fool. And I was like, fuck, dog. It's just babysitting, bro. Babysitting, fool. And at first it was cool just because all the attention he would get, people taking his pictures, and I was with him, fool. Like, I'm the guy, I'm his guy, fool. So at first it was all cool and shit, but that shit got old fast, fool. After a while, I was like, nah, wait. So I was getting home like at 4 o'clock in the morning on a Wednesday, Tuesday night, bro. Causing even more friction with the wifey, dog. Even more friction, dog. But guess what I said? I'm just like, hey, let me see where this goes. Like I told her, like, I'm with this big headliner now. This big headliner is gonna open up a lot of doors for me, dog. He's gonna open up a lot of opportunities for me. And he's telling me that I could quit my job within 6 months, dude. Like I could do this full time and make real money, man. like, even though at this moment in time I hadn't made not $1 out of comedy. Not $1, bro. And I was like, my wife's like, I guess, but you really need to get home at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and shit? I'm like, obviously I'm drinking too, dude. Like, I'm not going to be a same fool. I'm not out there I'm drinking and I'm driving. I'm driving around, but I need to, like, have some fun as well, dog. So I'm not gonna tell you guys I'm just being a saint out there, fool. I'm wilding out a little bit myself. Gotta make the best of it. So si llegaba pedo, smelling like cigarette, because that motherfucker smoking all day, fool, and just I'm smelling some reek, fool, cigarettes and beer and tequila, and just like getting on a Tuesday night, bro, on a Sunday night, just and then that, bro, I was doing that, and it was causing some friction at home, and I did about a year and a half, 2 years of that, guys. I did it, yeah, for like to like 2011 or 12. We would like break up. We would fight, dog. We would fight because obviously I would say no. Sometimes I would push back and be like, nah, bro, I'm not going out tonight, bro. Like, I'm still feeling like shit. Oh, my girl's mad at me. Oh, I gotta wake up early tomorrow. Hey, I can't do it. I don't feel good. And you get on, man, fuck you, man. What the fuck would I tell you? You better get your ass over here. You better get your fucking ass. I'm like, nah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. Like, find someone else, dog. But hoy no puedo, way. I can't. Man, if you fucking don't come, fool, don't fucking ever call me again. Don't you ever fuck. And all right, well, I'm sorry, man. Hopefully you forgive me, done, but hopefully you get over it, dog. But I'm sorry, fool. I'm not going to go today, dog. And we wouldn't talk for like a week or two. And then somebody would take like boyfriend, girlfriend bullshit, toxicity. For one of us would text each other, be like, hey, what's up, dog? What's going on? What you got tonight? It was mostly him because neither right. He would always like, what you doing tonight, dog? Oh, nothing, fool. What's up? I haven't heard from you in a while. Yeah, bro, pick me up, bro. We got a show in Irvine, dog. Oh, all right, man. For sure, I got you, dog. Yeah, and it was back to the routine again, fool. But I would get like a cool little 2-week break there, fool, where I was like, fuck. And then back at it, bro. Back at it. Eventually, things started clicking for me where I started like, I was learning. I will be honest. I was learning some shit from this guy. I was learning how to be ruthless on stage, not giving a fuck, not being afraid of the mic, of the audience. We're doing some pretty rough shows, some bar shows. We did black comedy night. We did shows in Crenshaw and fucking South Central, Compton. We'd go to the white side of town, Irvine, and all the fucking white people, rich people shit, Jewish towns. We did all that shit, dog. And I used to do little by little. I was building up my materials, doing 5, 7, 8 minutes, and I was getting funnier, and I was getting the laughs, and I was getting laughs. Before you know it, even that started causing friction because people were like enjoying my set. And they would be like, oh, Jeff, this guy's going to be a star, man. Jeff, this guy's going to be, bro, Jeff, this guy's great, man. Bring him back. Jeff, this guy's great. And I'd be like, all right, he's just a fucking rookie, dog. He ain't shit, dog. He ain't shit. Relax, fool. Relax. He ain't shit, dog. He ain't me, dog. He ain't me. Little stuff that way. He didn't like it. Like, hey, dog, hey, relax, all right? He ain't shit, fool. He ain't shit. So he was that guy, fool. So he was like, he would fuck with you, dog. He would fuck with you. With all that said, he's the first guy that took me on the road. Takes me on the road for the first time. First time on the road, I was in San Jose Improv, bro. First time on the road ever. First time I got paid by a club. First check. I remember I took a picture of it. I think it's on my Facebook. $300 I made that weekend, bro. $300 for $75 a spot. 4 shows. 2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturday. Yeah, $150 a night, bro. $300 for the weekend. And I was so excited, fool. $300, fool. Fuck, that's crazy. That's dope. Making money off comedy? What the fuck? It's crazy. That was my first on the road. I got a lot to say about that weekend. That weekend got wild. I don't know how much of it I can say, but basically, I had a good time out there. I had a really good time out there, fool. And that's why I'm like, oh, man, this is the road life. This is how it is, bro. Fucking fans, fucking groupies. Whoa. And I gotta be honest with you, fool. I've been that high was a crazy high. And it just took over me, bro. Like at the end of the day, I'm just like, this is what I want to do, fool. Like I want to be a comedian. I want to be this full time. But at the same time, I'm like, this guy is not a good person. He's not a good role model. I'm not gonna follow him. This is one of the reasons I am how I am. Like I'm really like chill and down to earth, and like I keep it fucking 100 because I saw the opposite side of it, and I don't like how he treated people. So I'm not gonna be that guy. I'm never gonna be that guy. So which is why he learned me. I tell people he taught me a lot of what not to do as well. As much as he taught me how to be a strong comedian on stage as well. I'll give him props for that, fool. Because he would give me some ruthless, good advice, bro. I also saw sides of him where I'm like, I don't want to be that. No. That's not a good person. That's not a good, it's not a good person, bro. It's not good karma. It's not good energy. I can't be that guy, fool. So I've never been like that with anybody, and I never would, fool. But that's a long fucking story out of nowhere, right? Uh, yeah, with all that, le doy gracias on the good stuff. And then we also had a lot of bad times. So that's why we don't connect as much anymore. Like we don't really work with each other anymore. I am cordial. I am respectful when I see him. I say, "What's up? Hey man, how you doing? Cool, cool, cool." Ya hasta llegó, way. As far as like hanging out, tapping in, checking in, nah, bro, I'm good. I'm good, bro. Like, estamos bien, way. Pero con todo respeto, way. Like, I don't want nothing bad from him for him to happen. I think he's very, very good at what he does on stage, bro. Like what he does on stage is fucking some of the best I've ever seen still today. How he handles crowds, hecklers, and he's so quick with it. Like he's on his shit when he's on his shit, fool. And I've also seen him struggle really bad, do really bad because of the demons and all these struggles, that he has. Also has affected him too. So I got to see the good and the bad and what to do, what not to do, and I do thank him for all the good shit, fool. So, yeah, just going down a little bit memory lane of how I started, I think kind of answers your question a little bit. But my first time on the road, fool, I'm not going to get into it too much, but I had a blast. I had a fucking blast, dog, and it was a good time. And other than that, after that, he started, taking me on the road more and more. Phoenix, San Diego, Sacramento. And then that's when we were cool. We were pretty cool. And I was like, hey, bro, we should fucking go farther, bro. Like, fuck, we just do Cali. That's Arizona's the first we've gone. We even did Vegas. We did Vegas one weekend, too. That was wild. And then I go, it's like, where do you want to go, mijo? Where do you want to go? I'm like, bro, let's just go go to New York, bro. I go, I don't know about New York, but we'll do Florida. We'll do fucking Houston. We could do Chicago. And every place we went to, fool, man, I got stories about this guy, man. All the crazy shit he will get us in, fool. Oh my God. But yeah, it's crazy, fool. Anyways, I think that's it. I'll leave it there, fool. That's the homie, Jeff Garcia, fool. What else? That's pretty much it, fool. So, and speaking of Florida, we'll be out there in Florida, dog. I'm going out there with Concrete. Concrete and I are heading out to Florida. We're gonna be, let me see here. We're doing, let me see. We're doing, fuck, man, what is it? Tampa, Orlando, January 16th. Tampa, January 17th. Miami, January 18th. Then we're going to Houston, Texas, Pasadena, Texas, to be exact, January 20th. And then El Paso, January 21st. All right, we're doing a fucking week-long run. After that, I think you'll find me in Covina Laugh Factory, dog. February 8, 9, and 10, compa. So make sure we make that shit happen. All right, guys, I think that's it, fool. Ya me pasé de verga, casi una hora, güey. But I want to wish you guys a happy new year. I hope all your wishes come true in 2024, dog. I'll be on vacation, so I want to drop this little episode for you guys. And wishing you guys all love in 2024. And moving on, and let's keep this shit going, fool. Right? I appreciate all the love, everything you guys do, your support, your questions, your likes, your comments, fool. Toda la madre, güey. Nos quiero un chingo, güey, la neta, güey. People who listen to this podcast are the real ones, dog. You guys are the motherfucking real ones, dog. I average about 5,000 to 8,000 downloads. And you know what? Every motherfucker, dog. You are real motherfuckers, dog. For sure, dog. All right? And let's get to 10,000 next year. I'm trying to tell you. All right? All right, huevo. Vámonos, Recio. Have a good weekend and have a good year. All right? I'm Jerry G. And I'm out.